Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Bryce. I'm with Susquehanna Valley High School here in Conklin, New York. There's my email address if you want to contact me. Today, we're going to be talking about graphing a parabola, or for that matter, anything using your graphing calculator, using the table function. You have to show your work when you graph a parabola. The directions say plot at least 5 points. Okay, we have f of x equals x squared minus 2x. Take your calculator, hit the y equals key. There's already a function there, so you hit clear. X squared, x squared. You see the yellow keys? Minus, there, 2, and then the x. The x is right next to the alpha. There it is. Now, I'm not going to hit graph. I'm going to go right to the table. Maybe I do want to take a look at it because, I don't know, these go pretty high. It looks like they go up to 80 or something like that. So I hit graph, and I see I'm looking for something special. There it is. Come on. Right there. That's called the vertex. The vertex. The vertex is at positive 1. So when I look at the table, I want positive 1 to be in the middle of the table. Now, how do I know it's in the middle of the table? This is very important. I see 24s match up. That's symmetry. It's called the axis of symmetry. The axis of symmetry is x equals 1. Remember, that's the x spot. X equals 1 is the axis of symmetry. So I want the table, I want 1 to be in the middle of the table. It says plot at least 5 points. So you have to, do I have to? You have to write down the table. The axis of symmetry is going to be in the center of the table. 1, negative 1. And then we have the point 0, 0 above it, negative 1, 3. Now below, we have the 2, 0, and 3, 3. I just read it off the table. You write it down. You read it off your table. Now we plot the points. Negative 1, go in the x direction. Go in the x direction, negative 1. That's why it says x. Go in the x direction, negative 1. Then go up 3 because it says 1, negative 1, 3. Then 0, 0. That's the easy one at the origin. Then 1, down 1, negative 1 in the y direction. 2, 0, and 3, 3. Listen to me carefully. When you draw the bottom of the parabola, you have to make it smooth. It's not pointy. You make it like a bowl. And then you go up and you extend arrows. Then you go up and you extend arrows. You write f of x equals x squared minus 2x. Ta-da! That is it. Let's summarize before going on. Number 1, place in y equals to graph. Number 2, look at graph for vertex. Remember, that's the vertex right there where it changes direction. Don't forget the vertex can be on the top also. Okay, look for vertex. Number 3, go to table and place vertex in middle of table. Number 4, plot and graph. Number 5, label. You're done. Hit pause if you need more time to write it down. The next step, number 1, hit y equals. Clear out the old equation. Take a look at the new one. x right next to the green key, the alpha key right here, x squared, the square is above the word that says log, plus 2x again, got to use that same minus 2. Don't put negative 2. Okay, if you get an error or something really funky looking, it's because you hit negative 2 instead of minus. I'm going to hit the graph, take a look at it, look for the axis of symmetry, the vertex. The vertex looks right around negative 1. Negative 1. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the table and prove that it is right around negative 1 by putting negative 1 in the center of the table. How do I know, again, that it's in the center? I know it's in the center because you have the same y answers. Now, some of the times you're not going to have the same y answer if the number in the center has to be a decimal. So we have negative 1 and 3. Write down the table. Do I have to write down the table? Yes, you have to write down the table. A lot of points for writing down the table. So negative 1 and negative 3 go in the center. Then negative 2 and negative 3, 0 and 1. Negative 2 is also negative 2. I'm just reading them right off the table. Negative 3 is 1. 0 had better be negative 2. And 1 had better be 1 because they match up. Plot the points. Negative 3, 1. Negative 2, negative 2. Negative 1, negative 3. And then it turns 0, negative 2, and then 1, 1. Smooth. Smooth on the bottom. Smooth on the bottom. It's a parabola, not an absolute value. And label it. F of x equals x squared plus 2x minus 2. Got it? Now you finish the front and back. Good job. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Keep on practicing, you'll get better. I'm not saying practice is going to make perfect, but boundless. This is Mr. Bryce saying, see you later.